This video will give you an overview of how to navigate through team reports. First, click on My Team, and that will bring up your team reports section. There are three main ways to navigate team reports. The first one is through the helpful reports. That is the blue box with the three lines. And in helpful reports, you will find pre-formatted reports. You can't change them, but they're quite helpful for getting a quick glance at some important information. So you can go through. The two that I like to use regularly are Rank Advance and New Team Members. Rank Advance will show you everybody who has Rank Advanced in your team this month. And if you scroll back through previous months, you can see the rank advancements for any particular month. New Team Members will give you all of the new team members who have joined your team this month. And once again, you can always scroll back to previous months. The next area I'll show you is the filters. The filters is a drop down, and you can find it at the top of your team reports. And you will be able to filter your reports to get a lot of very good information. So the first thing you can do is choose either your enroller tree or your binary tree. Your enroller tree includes people you have personally enrolled and people they have enrolled and they have enrolled and they have enrolled. Your binary tree includes all of those people plus anyone that your team leader or upline, anyone above you in the tree, has placed into your team and the people that have been enrolled by them and by their people. And so set your tree, and then you can filter your results by many different factors. We'll take a closer look at each of these in future training videos. But you can, once you click on anything here, it will bring up another filter, and then you can further add your filters. So for example, a lot of people like to know who's auto-shipped in my team. So I will use personal volume here. When you click on personal volume, it will bring up another filter. And now you can choose anyone who is 100 PV or greater or less than 100 PV. So if we choose 100 PV or greater, you apply the filters. You can see right now it's showing a return of 1,458 entries. When you apply the filters, you will see immediately the number of entries will change. And if you scroll back in time to November, for example, you will now see everyone who's auto-shipped in that particular month. So the filters are a great way to find information quickly at a glance. The last navigation area are the column settings. The column settings. And this, again, you can find at the top of your screen. And when you click on column settings, you will now see the default settings. All of the things that are checked off are showing up here. You can move things around if you like. I always get rid of auto-ship PV because I like to make my report as short as possible. And auto-ship PV simply means if you have an auto-ship set up in the system. And so you can see the columns that are added to your report right here. You can add other things into your report as you wish. So you can add last month's PV, you can add the max ID, you can add the enroller name, you can add anything you wish into the report. And then if you choose to, you can move things around. Let's say you want to have your PV right up at the front of the report. You can just click it and drag it over to where you want it. And that will actually sort your report once you apply it so that your report now comes up with the PV right next to the name. Also, in terms of navigation, you can sort any of the columns. So for example, here we have personal volume or PV. If I want to see everyone listed who has done their personal volume, of course, we just saw we can do that through the filters. We can also do it by sorting the column, just by clicking on the arrows. And now it will sort from the highest PV to the lowest PV. And so you can quickly see at a glance who has done their personal volume. You can do that for any one of the columns. For example, the current rank, you can sort from highest to lowest. And so you can do that on any one of the columns. And that is a quick way to look at navigation for your team reports. And that's as simple as it is.